Let's get started with today's Techspex expert tip. I'm Nick Bloom, president of Techspex, and I'll be your guide. Today I'd like to show you how to get pricing. From the model search menu, let's select milling. In my last video tip, I demonstrated how to find machining centers capable of machining a hypothetical part, so I won't spend too much time on how to set up a query today. But let's enter a few parameters that will help us find large vertical machining centers. I'll check vertical. I'll enter 30 as a minimum horsepower for this machining center. And I'd like to find a machine with at least 80 inches of x-axis travel, but don't show me any machines over 140 inches. And because I'm machining aluminum, let's make sure that this machine has at least 12,000 top RPM. And we'll search. Looks like we've got 55 manufacturers and 119 models that meet the search criteria that I've selected. Now I can compare models in a spreadsheet by selecting models from this list and then clicking the Compare Models icon. Let's just do a couple of those. So you can see. And I can look at an individual model detail specs. I can even sort this list by clicking on the headers, length, width, horsepower, etc., so that we can resort this list to make the models included in the search more appropriate for your analysis. But what we'd like to do is show you how to get a price. So I'm going to select multiple machines in this list. And then click the Get Price icon. Now in the first two steps, we'll indicate where the machine would be installed if it was purchased and where the order for the machine would be placed. Let's just say that both are going to be in Ohio. We ask these questions because it helps us locate the appropriate sales office for each machine. In most cases, the answer to both questions will be the same, but it's possible that the order may be placed in one state and the machine installed somewhere else. The rest of the form asks questions that may be answered or ignored, but these questions may help suppliers provide you with the most accurate price and know how to respond. There are questions such as, can the seller contact me by phone? Maybe we'll say no. Should the seller provide pricing on similar models if possible? Could say yes. Will we want to receive financing options for the purchase? Maybe just ignore that question. When the delivery of the machine would take place? Desired payment terms, if there's a budget, and so on. The last thing you want to do is check the contact information to make sure that it's correct before you click the Continue button. Now you'll see a list of suppliers who can quote the machines you've selected. In some cases, there is only one choice, while for others there are multiple choices. It's up to you to select only one supplier for each machine you want a price on. In cases where there are choices, you may immediately recognize the name of the supplier in your area, so it's an easy choice. However, you may need to look more closely for the name or city and state that you think is most likely to service your account. Let's just go ahead and select where there's an option. don't recognize any here, and I don't have to select, but let's go ahead and select one anyway. And then click the Request Quote button. Our request for quote has been successful. In most cases, you'll receive a response within a day or two. We think our Get Price feature can save you time and help you get the information you need to make a decision. And that's our tip of the day. Until next time, thanks for watching.